I'm Steve Wilson, graduate of Martin Van Buren High School and the head of the Alumni Alliance. And I'm here today to make another special dish from our cookbook, Comfort Food from Around the World. 168 recipes from 60 countries. And today we're going to go down under. There's a great recipe here from a couple of friends, Eunice and Yvonne, and it's called Jumbuck stew or lamb stew. And I'm going to show you not only how easy it is, but when it's all done, how delicious it is. It's pretty simple. You're going to need just a handful of things: Worcestershire sauce, tomato sauce, ginger, curry powder, some flour, some butter, brown sugar, vinegar, tomato sauce, stock. We're using lamb, you can use beef, and then onions, pumpkin. We didn't have any, so we're going to use some butternut squash, which will be fine, and of course some lamb. We're going to prepare the lamb. So for that, I've got some all-purpose flour. I'm going to take the curry powder, and it needs 2 tablespoons. There's 1. That's 2. And then I need 1.5 of ginger. There's 1. And I've got my ½ teaspoon. Okay. We're gonna mix this up a little. We're gonna add, to taste, some salt. And my wife always says I never use enough, so I'm gonna add a 3rd pinch for her. And some pepper. You can use black pepper. I've got some white pepper. It's not really gonna make much of a difference, so we'll go this way. Now again, I've got just about 2 pounds of lamb and probably more than a pound of, in this case, the squash or the pumpkin. So you want to make sure you've got this well seasoned, and then I will use the most sophisticated way to mix this all up. Your finger, just to get it all incorporated, and we're good to go. So I've got a plate, I've got the meat, and I've got to coat them all in the flour mixtures. The fun thing about this cookbook is there are so many different recipes from so many different places, and like this one, something that I never would have known or tried, but now that I have the cookbook, and there is a print edition as well as the digital version, we've been trying a whole bunch of different recipes. Now, anybody who's looking at my t-shirt saying, "That is such a cool t-shirt, I want one," you can actually get one. We have a very simple offer. We've got a whole bunch of videos, but at this point, there's probably 150 different recipes that we don't have videos for. And you are welcome to make a video of yourself, your friends, your family, cooking one of our recipes as the instructions lay out, and making a video of it. Submit it to us, and if we end up posting it on our YouTube channel, you will get a t-shirt, or, if you prefer, a printed copy of a cookbook like no other. So, there's your challenge. Now, the butter is setting up. I'm going to take the lamb, and we're going to start cooking it. I'm going to mix up my liquid sauce. So, 1 cup of beef or lamb stock. This happens to be lamb. 4 tablespoons Worcestershire sauce, however that's pronounced. 4 teaspoons of tomato sauce. Now, this is not pasta sauce. This is not tomato paste. It is plain old tomato sauce. Just try and get the rest of that in there. Okay. 2 tablespoons of vinegar. And go back. Now, they wanted 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. We didn't have any. That's the fun about cooking. You can always try and substitute. This is date sugar, which is some derivative of dates. I don't exactly know, but it's sweet, and that's what they were looking for, something sweet. We will now mix this all up. Let this all come together, and we will be using this in a little while. Alright, that looks like it's all incorporated. There's a few lumps in there, but we've got enough time that hopefully they will dissolve. Okay. So, we've got onions we'll be cooking shortly. We just got to get this thing browned. I have it on a high heat. Now, this lamb does have bones. Again, perfect for a stew. And again, this is just a few minutes. Now, once these are out, we will go to the next step, which will be sauteing 1 large onion sliced. So, I did that off camera. Nobody wants to see me cry. But time for the second blob of butter. We are going to let this melt, and it's going a lot quicker now because obviously the pan is quite a bit hotter. I'm going to make sure we get it everywhere. Going to get out on a rubber spatula. And 1 cup of perfectly sliced onion. Oh, you always like to hear that too. And we're just going to let this bathe in butter. Just want to make sure again, nothing burns. We're just going to pay pretty close attention. And as you can see, it's getting a little golden. We want them soft. I don't think we're going to end up going straight to brown because we obviously will be cooking together back when we reintroduce the lamb. Put this back in. I'm going to space them out a little bit. Make sure we had a big enough pan. That's sufficient room to do that. And here we are. Now, I'm just going to find a spot for one more piece. Okay, the lamb is in, the onions are in. We are waiting for this to all cook in the sauce. We're about to pour on, and again, this is lamb stock, Worcestershire sauce, tomato sauce, vinegar, and sugar. So, you can hear that bubbling. So we've got something a little sweet, something a little sour. We are going to cover this. We will be introducing our pumpkin or our squash later. So this goes for 1 hour. I'm going to turn down the heat. I have a low simmer. We're good to go. It is time to take a break, and then we'll come back. Jumbuck stew's been simmering, and now it's time to see what we do. Ooh, that does smell good. So we've got that kind of sweet and sour cook through the lamb and the onions, and it smells good. So what we now do is we're going to add Again, the recipe's pumpkin. We're using butternut squash. And the recipe calls for, I believe it's half a kilo. But that's a little more than a pound. And we might have a little bit more than that. But again, in cooking, it's not going to matter. So I'm just going to kind of mix this up a bit. And then it goes back on the heat. And we will let this cook down for another half hour. As soon as that onion falls off the spatula, we have our dish. So we've got the squash, which has been cooking in this liquid along with the lamb. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out a piece of the lamb. Oh, that smells good. Fortunately, you'll never know how it smells until you make it yourself. But it's definitely tender. It's hot. Oh, that's good. So, here's my suggestion. You get the cookbook. You can download it from our website, www.mvbhsaa.com. If you'd like, we also have the print edition, which is $30, and it has 232 pages. This recipe plus 167 others, and this represents Australia, and we have 59 other countries as well. So it's all awesome. And what you'll be able to do, not only enjoy these recipes with your friends and family, travel the world without leaving your kitchen, but you'll also be helping Martin Van Buren High School and our families who have been struggling to overcome the COVID pandemic. And it's a wonderful cause. Every dollar we raise is helping our families cope. They've been hit hard, and we would welcome your support. So get the cookbook, start cooking, enjoy, check out our other videos on our YouTube channel, and bon appetit.